the finals of yesterday with Twitch Rival. I'm skeptical of how good it is, but I definitely wanted to give it a try. Dave C played it a little on stream today, and it looked pretty sweet. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Climb, but I don't know. There's something about it doesn't. I mean, 14 green sources I don't love. While I do think Ravager Worm is sweet, splashing for basically just it, I'm not sold on. Um, I think we'll do well if we get paired versus a bunch of mid-range decks. That sounds sweet. Hey, very likely a mid-range deck. What fun. No carnival, please. That would be swell. Oh, cool. Well, it's not a carnival. Anything but a land goes to the bottom, or to the graveyard. To the good graveyard with you. Attack Reno. See if they have the shock or whatever. Hopefully they don't have the carnival. They do. That goes to the graveyard. Everything but a land just goes to the graveyard. Chain Whirler, that sucks for us. To the graveyard. Go ahead and pass here. Clearly not blocking. Guess if they're making this attack, it means they have another Chain Whirler or a Killing Phoenix. We're going to hope it's a Chain Whirler. Killing Phoenix would be very problematic because we're going to be a land shy. Yeah, want to be a land shy. Don't actually know what to do now. Could play this and flip it, but I don't know if that's a winning line. Could play this for 2 and play this. Could play this for 3 and not play that. Could play this plus this. Nothing feels good. Guess I'm just gonna go with this one then. It gives me the highest likelihood to steal the game. And it's disappointing. Yeah, well, I don't think I can just take this. I think I have to try to play. They have a carnival, we get super blown out. If they have a shock, we get super blown out. But in fairness, we're losing the most spells here, so. To the graveyard, to the graveyard. Well, if they don't have anything, then we have good things from here. They didn't search though. That makes me think it's just a siege gain. Siege gain's not the worst, it's just not good. Oh, I don't care about that. Do you kind of care about that? Hmm. So they're at 14. We can get 10 through. I don't think that's good enough. We can kill this and attack for the world on the ground. I do think that's good enough. I think I'm going to give it haste, and I'm going to fight this. I'm going to use a treasure for that. That's got to be a good sign, right? Upkeep again. Second Phoenix isn't good. Hopefully they attack. They play another spell. We just lose. Yeah. Don't have an out now, do I? Guess them not attacking is an out. They didn't attack. Well, that's interesting. It's kind of odd. That's kind of odd. Guess that means we're just gonna have another one. What do they have to get out of this? Is it just another Phoenix? Has to be another Phoenix, right? Oh, well, they had me dead anyway. I don't know why they wasted all of our time. That's frustrating. Yeah, sure, they're making me tap out, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, we had a chance, I guess? We had none. I think we want these here. I think we want these here. Don't think I love these here. Let's go trim some cards. Oh, we had a chance for a second. Struggled for lands way too long. Sure, we hit one every turn, but like we had to waste our turns getting them. We could never really advance our plan. I don't think I just want to play that here. I'll take a Crassus that doesn't really do anything. We're hoping to find one of our Merfolk. Cool, another Crassus. I guess I'm just playing this then. Don't want to play it. But we're about 1,000,000 mana away from ever being able to adapt it, assuming that we wanted to adapt it and protect it on the same turn. And then we have 3 Crassuses if we ever get to that part of the game. I'm not even going to risk it. Way too easy for them just to have a shock or something. Not even going to pretend they don't. I feel like it's nearly automatic that they do. Go ahead and play this. I have an answer to the first for killing Phoenix or the first Siege King Commander, which is nice. Something in my eye again. It's a Tweety Bird. Now the question is, am I going to play one of these for 2? I guess I am. Just want to draw a card. Might be wasteful. Especially considering I think there's a good chance they have a shock or something. So this gives all of our things a +1/+1 to trample. Tapping 4 pretty quickly. 5. Alright, well, our 2/2's dead. We have 7 damage on the table. You need something. Looks like it's such for killing Phoenix. Don't care. Don't care in the least. And whichever one they don't block kills them. Yep. Alright, let's think about sideboarding a little bit more. On the playing on the draw is a little bit different, I think. Alright. So these are all cards that could potentially be useful in this match. Alright. Killing treasure maps don't seem irrelevant. Also, just Thrashing Bronodon as a 3-4 for the Chain Whirlers doesn't seem irrelevant. Maybe shave one of you. Still think I'm fine with one of you. Probably not actually going to use you. This is some additional answers to the Phoenix, but are they answers that we need? Also, these died. I got one Chain Whirler, and we're on the draw now. I don't know if I love Vivian. Hmm. Hey, Taco, what's up? Maybe these are good enough. It's just 24 lands. Maybe we can never take these out. So I don't really want that card. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, it's a deck from Twitch Rivals yesterday. I can't keep a one-lander. Can certainly keep this, though. Actually gonna keep this. It's round one, match one. Or, sorry, round one, game one. Or game three. I guess we'll take that. Don't really want it, but we've got it. Alright, not a treasure map. That's a good sign. Hmm. Alright. Got rid of an Eldest Reborn. Could be Finn on lands then. Certainly not blocking because of shocks and things. So just have her killing Phoenix. We're going to be drawing pretty thin. We've got 7 answers in the deck to it. That's an answer. Go ahead and keep that. Certainly not attacking this turn anyway. We're just going to have mono Phoenixes. That would suck. Okay, cool. Not mono Phoenixes. Might as well attack. You know it's dying. The competitive standard constructed league on the Twitch side. Oh, for the 5-0 the other day. That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually kind of exciting. Think I'm going to make it a 5-6. Because we've saw Fight with Fire. Guess I'm fighting this one too. Can't think of a reason to fight the other one. Not blocking this turn. They're going to cast a good Krasis next turn. Ouch. That could beat us. Oh wait, sorry. We have this Thrashing Brontodon. I guess we don't care about that. Forgot that we had this for a second. Don't want to discard one of these Krasises. Alright. So it'd be nice to draw land. So that these get bigger than the one thing. Could have some problems here. Wanted this to be bigger than Lava Coil, but I don't get everything that I want. Needed a land there. I think there's a good chance we lose the game because we didn't have a land there. Oh, don't tell me you have this as your last card. That's brutal. It's brutally unlucky. Not sure we have outs now. Oh, they have double removal spell here? We definitely don't have outs then. Oh, sad. They drew basically all their removal this game. That's disappointing. I feel a fair favorite in that match, but we struggled with mana on game 1. We didn't really draw spells game 2 forever, and then they top decked like a fiend when we took control, in my opinion. I don't think I played perfectly either. More land issues. Alright, I guess we keep it. These consistent land issues are getting depressing. Looks like this is going to be a short stream. These are fine here. I think these are fine here. I'll take out some of the slower cards. I don't actually think these do anything either. I did think this deck looked unplayable by looking at it. And I still think it kind of does. The red splash doesn't seem like it adds anything really. Yeah, we'll keep. Yeah, I got second, but I mean, any deck can do well on a given day. Like, getting second doesn't necessarily impress me. And I think the climb package is pretty good. It's the um it's the red splash that I don't think I like. Red white or green white tokens got first, I think. Don't quote me on that. I believe it did. If I had different mana, I would cast this, but since I don't have different mana, I'm just gonna play this. Like if I had double green, I would have played this. Oh well. We've bricked basically all 3 times we played this card too. We've got a creature all 3 times. We've not got a decent creature anytime. That seems super aggressive to me. What's in their hand? What's in their hand? I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. I do like that this can't be Chain Whirlered now. Can still be killed, but can't be Chain Whirlered, and that's something. We are now doing things. In fact, we might even be the aggressor now. I've shown him the cards because, or I'm playing the cards pre-combat because I'm trying to induce a block. Like I actively want him to block right now. It's also why I'm putting the counter on this instead of the making this a 4-2. Like I want this off the table with everything in me. Didn't get what I wanted. That could have been just wrong too. Maybe I'm supposed to just put the counter here and swing with them all. And I think I'm the aggressive deck now, so I'm not worried about that. They hit a land. They did hit a land. They hit 2 lands. Well, if they don't kill this, they're basically dead. Okay. So they are going to kill that. That's fine. Actually, I'll put the counter here so I can attack. If they want to use these to like shock it or whatever, I don't care. I still get to attack with the other 2. And the Ravager Worm coming down here is going to be really nice. Did they just do? Oh, okay. Choose their mana for that. That's fine. Anything I really want to change? Nah. I actually fell asleep and didn't get to watch the finals. I would imagine this deck would have been really good versus tokens. Hit submit. There's some kind of lag going on right now. You can see the clock not moving. This hand's a keep. Obviously not blocking. They got another land and a light up to stage. That's not good for us. But if they do use this light up to stage, if they don't hit a land, they'll probably only get to play one of the two. Not going to play on both because of Chain Whirler. So, argument that I should have chump blocked here just so they couldn't light up this stage. I like how things are bugged and I can't. Thank you. Well, they got full value out of all of that. We'll block here if given an opportunity. This probably earns a counter spell. Or sorry, a removal spell if they have it. Guess I don't block here. Missed the land again. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Just can't win continually missing these lands. And we had to shock for one of our other lands. Yeah, this game's over. Just missed the lands too much. It's super frustrating. So die a little more inside. They don't have anything right now. We're just one land away from crawling back in. And now I can't block, so that should be game. I'm certainly going to block this and trade them. Probably just going to chump with this at this point. Go to 6, but they've only got one spell in hand. Which means we still have a chance. If we draw our land this turn. Nice. We can start crawling back into the game now. Leave that. Gives them one turn to draw like a lava coil type effect, or we get to gain 6 more life. That's not a lava coil. We have good blocks. So we eat that, we eat that, we trade with that, we take 5. Yep. When we draw this, Screw typically beats Flood, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. We just damn near ran out of time. It's still not over yet. Although now we clearly have some decent tools. Yeah, they definitely flood it. Not denying that. Go ahead and gain our 2 life back. Now, I don't want to shock and play Worm, because if they drew a burn spell into a burn spell, the game's over at that point. At this way, just 2 burn spells doesn't win the game by itself. I don't want to die to just 2 burn spells. Sure. Can't attack with anything on the ground still. Sends the game in 4 turns in the air. They missed again. They hit another land. Okay. Good chance that's game then. So if we kill this, it makes them have to hit 3 burn spells. They flooded really badly. I'm actually going to give it haste. And I'm going to have it fight this. Oh. Well, I was going to have it fight that, and then I was going to lava coil that. And I was going to attack with the, probably just the 5/5 this turn. Yeah, they flooded really badly. We struggled with lands, though, so... in 2 of the games. We've struggled with lands a lot with this. Not colors, but amount. Maybe 24 lands isn't enough, I'm not sure. Again, I love everything that the green-blue package is doing in this deck. I just don't know if the red cards are enough. But, maybe we have to have some red cards, because without Lava Coil, we just lose a lot of these games, probably. Their opponent's trying to acquire a pity chest. And I think this hand's a keep. Maybe we'll hit some lands. Oh, that's not good. This match is horrendous. They have their best opener. Guess I'd rather have the green. Game 1 is nearly a bye for them. Guess I can do this. I have the extra mana. Don't really want any of these cards, so none of that stuff matters too much. They waste a blink of the eye there, I don't care. If I had another land in hand, I would have played the Llanowar Elf in an attempt to kill this with the Ravager Worm. But without the land in hand, I don't think it was worth it. These decks play a lot of counter spells now, so there's a good chance this doesn't resolve. Blink. Yeah. My doorbell's ringing, even though I was told nobody would be here today. Good chance this gets counterspelled. A lot of these decks play Sinister Sabotage now. We're nowhere close to winning. This is a problem. Like, we're not even in the ballpark of winning. We're so far from winning that it's ridiculous. There's a Nexus. Basically a wilderness from winning the game now. Well, that's disappointing. Thought we had a small chance for a second. Guess I'll destroy target land with an activated ability. We're technically lethal next turn, but between blinks and root snares and the fact that we probably don't get another turn, like the only way we really win is if the wilderness reclamations are on the bottom of the deck. The second we see one, the game's over. Might make them loop it one or two times just to see if they're unlucky, but we're talking like percents. Oh, that's good. We have two different lethal threats next turn. I'm just cycling these Nexus of Fates isn't bad for us. We're not really getting anywhere. Just drawing cards, trying to get the wilderness, obviously, but I mean, if they don't ever draw wilderness, they don't matter. So Nexus of Fate. Yeah. Of course. Maybe we'll draw something else that kills a land. Nope. This draws a card, though. Guess this draws more cards. Get an extra land this way. Draw a bunch of cards. Don't really care. So they've searched multiple times. They're pretty close to drawing a wilderness. So we're basically dead. If you include the wilderness activations, I think they've used it 3 times, so I think they're like 23 cards into their deck or whatever. There's the wilderness, so take an actual miracle to win now. We know they already have one Nexus. I think we can just go on, but I'm not going to because I'm streaming. If I was playing by myself, I would already have conceded. They found another Nexus. If they ever get two Nexuses on the stack at the same time, I'll also concede. Okay, I'll concede to a second Wilderness either way. This match does not feel winnable. I think these might be a bit too slow. Certainly don't want you. Certainly don't want you. Not sure that I want you. It just seems super slow. I'm probably going to cut one of these. I guess I'm going to cut this one then. Counterspells Wilderness Reclamation, counterspells Nexus, counterspells Frilled Mystic, counterspells Hydroid Crassus, counterspells Biogenic Ooze if they're playing it. Basically every non-cantrip card in the deck, but it can even get Chemister's Insight, so it can get some of the cantrips. But primarily Wilderness Reclamation and Nexus of Fate are the two cards that I brought it in for. By the way, hello JJ, how are you today? Yeah, Heart Painters could be useful. Like Jeff is who built this deck, and he 3-0'd Mono Blue without them yesterday, supposedly, in Twitch Rivals. I can't confirm that, that's just what I was told, so maybe just not needed, I'm not sure. Supposedly, but I have no first-hand knowledge. This is my first league ever with the deck, so... Would I negate a search for Ascanta? I think I would. Rip. We don't want these lands this game. Hold up our negate. See the weight, but I've probably gone well past that. Yeah, I like having the negate. I'm gonna go ahead and get this down before they have better counterspell mana. You can kill a Wilderness Reclamation. I'm pretty into that. Huh. Alright, back to my hand it goes. They have Spell Pierce, that would suck, but if not, we still have Negate for Wilderness. Biogenic Ooze. Alright, well I can't beat this card, so that's game. I mean, I could draw Ravager Ooze, but like Ravager Ooze doesn't win from here. I just can't beat that card. Bro, they are disdainful strokes, but I'm never going to bring in a Lava Coil in this type of spot. I don't think a Lava Coil is worth it. Can draw Hidana's Climb and still potentially steal a game, but not really things that can happen, you know? It's one of those things that, yeah, it technically can happen, but no, it can't happen. Oh, we don't have very many draws to find a climb. We may have one. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright, we can use this then. They can't fate this turn. Try to draw our card. Don't have a reasonable attack still. They don't have 7 mana still, so we can do this yet again. That's not helpful. I don't think we have any positive attacks right now. I don't think we ever get one either except for climb. We're at 5. Gonna wait another turn before we use our Brontodon. I imagine their hand's full of counters at this point. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna kill this now. You are not nearly in time. Let's play you anyway. Um, guess we're gonna give it a +1/+1 counter. And then we're going to fight this, I guess? Well, if we attack with everything, say they arbitrarily block the biggest three, which is our 3/4/4s we're doing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they get another mana too. But anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. Huh. They didn't make an ooze at the end of their turn. That's super scary. That means the game is very likely over. Can't try to negate that. I have to just try to catch them with their pants down. Because they've had all this time. They have a counter spell. That's not helpful. It's still the same out as it has been this entire time. I have to resolve a climb. We didn't sideboard climbs out, did we? Sideboarded one out. I think it's pretty safe to just concede, but it's nope, Crassus. Still win with a climb. Technically need that. I might as well just hold it. Do. Definitely have to draw one of two here. They don't have great attacks. I'm not really paying attention to the mana they're using anymore. So I guess this is their Nexus of Fate turn. Huh? Maybe not. So I don't care about that. They don't really have an attack still. Not a lethal one anyway, I don't think. Got him. Llanowar Elf down. This is probably my last turn ever to draw a climb, assuming I get this turn. Not a climb. Oh god. Yeah, it is pretty boring, JJ. Especially because you almost know for a fact that he has a negate, probably multiple. So even if I do draw to climb, it's not going to be good enough. So we're sitting here trying to draw a 2 in 33 that we don't think will resolve even if we do draw it. Have drawn more than half of our lands in under half of our deck, which kind of sucks. There's 10 lands left in our deck. But that's not unreasonable. Just sucks. We're playing a Crisis. Alright, we can no longer win. We can concede now. Because we don't have multiple attacks left, and this is a big enough attack to make us not be able to trample for the kill. Alright. Well, gotta win the next two. Like I said, as soon as I saw the land that they played, that was a horrible match. Did not expect to win. Really want to get paired versus something mid-rangey? Giving up that first round to the red-black deck, which I think we're a favorite versus, is really going to bite us here. It's not good, but I guess it's a keep. It's probably not even a keep. Of course. Huh. Well, I care a lot less if they use a lava coil on this now that we see that they're red-black. Especially if they lava coil this, maybe they don't have one for this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this. No, that was a play mistake. I'm definitely just casting this. Maybe we'll get a J-Light Ranger and not be punished. But yeah, that was pretty terrible sequencing. What is that, a growth chamber? If I had 5 mana, I'd keep it, but since I don't, I won't. Hopefully they don't kill the Jade Light Ranger and we get to draw off the Zeniga. Zagana? Zagana. Discard 2 cards? Well, I don't think either of you are even good, so. To draw a card here. Pretty nice. If we avoid for Killing Phoenix, should be smooth sailing. Just resolve. I want my card. Ooh. Now we don't have to worry about another one of those things. That threatens to flip this into an 8-power trampler next turn as well. If this flips into an 8-power trampler, they kind of lose the ability to ever kill it. I guess I lied. They can have shock. About the worst card we could draw here. Yeah, we're going to need a climb now. Interesting. So that can kill the Killing Phoenix? Do I care enough to kill the Killing Phoenix? I think killing the Killing Phoenix wins the game. 4/6. We could trade it for a Chain Whirler. I don't think that's good enough. I probably should have kept that maybe and just got a Jade Light Ranger or something with it if possible. The ground's locked up pretty good. I should go shock and go ahead and make this an 8/8. Don't want it to get lava coiled. It still can attack though. It has 9 points of ground block. Don't care about that. That doesn't really do anything. It's going to get them a Ravager Worm back, but we're not concerned about a Ravager Worm. It doesn't really do anything here. We're just worried about whether we find our climbing time. Don't want you. He cut this card from the deck because it's not very good. Guess you can have... No, you can't have Dire Fleet. We have cool cards in our graveyard. Alright, well we need to climb this turn. That's not a climb. So now we're about to lose our 8/8 Trampler. Yeah, we're certainly not drawing it very often, and we can't win these matches without it, so it kind of sucks in that manner. Can't kill any of our cards that I care about without an additional burn spell in your hand, so we got at least that going for us. Oh, we're just sitting here hoping for climb. You have a treasure map. This was a good draw. They have an answer to it already that we know about, though. We know that they have the Dire Fleet answer. Assume Dire Fleet. Yep. I'm gonna take one of these, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna take one of these. Oh, it still doesn't have a good attack, at least. Other than the killing Phoenix every turn. Well, it looks like a second Phoenix. So they found 2 Phoenixes before we found 1 climb. I guess I'll keep that. Might find me a Krasis. I think Krasis is good enough to keep from here. You can have a Blood Crypt. Eight of turns a quick clock, though. They're dead in 1 attack, though, if we ever do draw to climb. Surprised they're not getting the siege gain out for that exact manner. Draw 3 more cards. Oh, those are climbs either. Oh, playing that land was wrong. If they have a Carnival, I'm going to discard 2 very good cards now. That was a play mistake. I don't know if it actually affects the game since like we're on such thin outs, but either way, it's a play mistake. And now I don't think Climb wins. I think they have enough mana to play Siege Gain and kill whatever we double strike. Yeah, so they're going to kill this again. Don't really care. Feel like they're not doing anything, but we're also not doing anything. They have the 4th Chain Whirler, so it's not good for us. We can kill this, so that's fine. Don't want you. You're going to be a 1/1. Destroy target thingy. Still don't have a reasonable attack, do I? So if I attack them with all of these, they have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They have 24. We have 20. So you just like first strike this, first strike this. Don't think these get in for enough, do they? They spend 3, they can just strike that down. I don't know, we're close to being able to attack. +9. They can only attack for 33 back. Maybe if I'd gave this haste, we could have attacked. So all of our things have trample, but they just first strike this down, then nothing tramples. So yeah, they just first strike this down, then nothing tramples. Now they're taking the Siege Gain Commander, and that's game. Oh, they didn't take the Siege Gain still. They'd probably scoop if they just put a Siege Gain in play. Yeah, Climbs are still in. There's 3 of them. We're 24 cards deep, so hopefully we'll get it soon. Draw 5 more cards. Hey, there's a Climb. We hadn't drawn a Growth Chamber yet either. That's not entirely true. We did a Growth Chamber earlier in the game. Yeah. So we have a 2020 that flies. You can have this because I don't know what it does for you. Yeah, that kills a J-Light Ranger. If they had 2 of them, it could kill the Zinnigan or whatever. Is that enough to win? Do they have 5 activations? 1, 2. They don't have 5 activations. 1, 2. They have 3, 4 activations. So they can't kill our 2020. So they're dead. Yeah, unless my math's wrong, they're just dead. So 22 trample. They tapped the black mana and conceded. That's weird. Hey, we drew one though. We're in. We did it. Hype. Yeah, so definitely think I want these here. I kind of feel like I want these and possibly even these. Not entirely sure if I want these. I don't think shooting down a Killing Phoenix does anything, but like being able to kill an Eldest Reborn or being able to kill a treasure map may do something. Pretty comfortable cutting those. Probably pretty comfortable cutting these. Let's just try this. Got very lucky they chose not to put pressure on our Zinnigan or whatever you call it early in the game. They certainly had turns to where it was fairly vulnerable. It was a pretty reasonable hand. See if we can find a Jade Light or something. Map's good. They know we have a Jade Lance, so they may choose to kill this turn. If they don't kill it, we'll have to make decisions. Alright, well I don't like making decisions. Hey, look at Dope, how's the beach going? Don't think I'm using this, so... There's a good chance I'm going to Thrashing Bronodon away to treasure map next turn. Had some beers, found some seashells. Fair enough, friend. Well, we have a Hadana's Climb now. That's neat. Sure, that's fine. Fine, 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 fine. I'm gonna leave that on top. I don't know that they can really deal with that. I have no idea. They kept a loose one. This looks like this might be Reborn. That's not Reborn. Alright, well. It wasn't lethal this turn. Don't see any reason not to keep you. The original, you know me. Wonder if opponent might have a balance? I'm not actually sure what their plan is to beat what we're showing them. Not entirely sure what the plan is now. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess it wasn't as short a stream as I thought it was. Yeah, that match doesn't seem particularly hard, so dropping it to round one because we struggled a little on land kind of sucked. But anyway, we still have a chance for a pity chest, so hype. Let's get that $1.80. And more importantly, let's try to get our 120 play points back. So I'll probably be back to stream after the Laker game tonight because I want to stream early before the Pro Tour coverage. Yeah, Ravager Worm has the coolest graphic available on Arena. If I owned any, I would log on Arena and just go cast it versus somebody so you could see it. But it is sweet. Basically, this art comes up out of the ground and swallows something. It's just lands and everything. It is nice. This is a keep. So if they shock to play this, that means they're going to opt, and this is another unwinnable match. Like, we can't win unless they stumble or do something very bad in this type of match. Well, Mythic Championship, they recently rebranded their name. They were previously called Pro Tours, though. I think I'm going to deal the damage. But Cleveland starts tomorrow, I assume at 9 a.m., but I don't know if there's an events page up. I clicked OK. Let me see if I can figure out if there's an events page. I'm not seeing one. It used to just be on the main page. Alright, so they are Temur, as expected. I think I'm just going to play the 4-5, or the 4-4. Wish it was a 4-5. Oh, yeah, I'm not seeing an event page. Sorry. And this is game. I don't have really anything that even can contest that. Guess we'll start with this. Is I'm going to play this main phase too, because if I don't attack with the elf, they're more likely to just shock it or whatever. Maybe we'll draw a collision in time. The way to typically beat these wilderness decks is be like Mondo aggressive. But that ship's kind of already sailed the boat. I'm hoping we get one more turn. We won't take the incongruity down again if we do get that turn. But I mean, I don't think it's particularly likely. I don't think there's any playing around anything local dope. I have no enchantment removal in the main deck. I have no I just don't have anything. They basically just kill me too easily. Well, this is interesting. I'm gonna do we play around Blink? What do we play around here, if anything? I shouldn't have shocked. Well, I mean, I don't have a kill I can go for. This takes 6 mana. I guess I just put it here. I guess I'll put it there. We don't die to Niv Mizzet, the first one. They shocked. That's not good. Most of the Temur builds don't have Root Snare anymore, do they? Like, isn't that kind of a surprising card? Yeah, well, they definitely have it now. You got another Wilderness. That's very likely game. Charge just means they're definitely playing Niv Mizzet. Like, we can't even pretend that they're not. It's another Nexus of Fate. Pretty sure we can concede now. If they get a second Nexus on the stack, I'll definitely concede. That's expansion. That's lethal next turn, so we're just done. Okay, well. Definitely want all of those. I think Crassus is too slow. Can I think Ravager Worm's too slow too? We keep some of these, but not all of them. Alright. Sounds good. And we have no interactive spells, but we can't just mulligan to try to get an interactive spell. If we have a hand like this, I think we're just required to keep it. They shocked again. They have no fear. Now go ahead and play this. Yeah, that is definitely kind of sweet. Yeah, again, we just have nothing interactive here. Can't really do a whole lot. We're just under their willpower. No, they don't have another land, so. This is going to be the fabled game we accidentally steal? Nope, it is not. And they're going to take another turn because they shocked. Eh, didn't draw a sideboard card. And I don't think we could just mulligan the one. They killed the Llanowar Elf. That one's a bit odd to me. They have Goblin Electromancer in their deck. Wow. Oh no, it's definitely horrible. It's not winnable. So I'll copy this one. Theoretically, if we get another turn. Without them decimating our board, which seems impossible. Maybe I was supposed to use my incubation to look for a thrashing there. Oh well. This is about what I expected. I didn't expect to get paired versus 2 Reclamation decks, so. Oh, I'm super dead. Still gonna make them show me since it's round 5. They play a search or something and then untap, I'll scoop. I mean, I sideboarded in all my thrashings, I sideboarded in my negates, I sideboarded in my strokes, but sideboarded in thrashing Brontodons. I think that's everything I have. Weird. Did they just brick off? Yeah, they probably have another, but I don't think I can not cast this. Yeah. We did not steal one. They're down to 18 cards, so. Wee! Wee! That is their second explosion. Maybe they don't have another kill condition. That doesn't seem reasonable. They're certainly going to have some kind of other kill condition. In fact, the way they're just tapping their mana indicates that they already have it in their hand. Paper Magic, they could just show it to me and I'd scoop. Oh, they run 4? I mean, they could have sideboarded one out or something. Alright, they're paying an X-Spell. We can scoop. I won't even make them show me what it is. Oh well. Didn't love this deck. Didn't think the red seemed too good. I like the idea between just like blue-green climb or like maybe Sultai climb. But the Ravager Worm wasn't particularly impressive. This card's really good though. Like, this is one of my favorite cards in Standard. This card was very good too. But yeah, we got crushed. I think I'm going to play 2 more matches, but I'm going to switch over to Arena and just play Red Deck Wins on the ladder. And then we're going to hop off. And monitors should be back now. I think they sound good, but I could be wrong. I'm not playing anything special, just playing Cunio's list. That's a keep. 20 land deck. Still a keep. They're Drakes. I feel like we're a favorite, but certainly not with this type of hand. Alright, not Drakes. Something else. Is it just Temur Climb again? Probably a favorite versus that if they are. Have Cinder Vines in our sideboard. No, they have a shock. Oh, not a shock. It's kind of weird to get 2 reclamations again. Yeah, I think I'm 0% for that. I have to be 0% for that. Main deck Fiery Cannonade. You were not something I anticipated. The 6 land in the 20 land deck isn't either. I don't even know if I would go if I did Q qualify. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. No, I really don't think I would. I'm kind of scared of big events. If I was got a guaranteed prize, maybe I would go for that, but I have played Magic since 1993. I live in the US and I've never gone to a Grand Prix, I've never gone to an SCG event, so I don't think it's unreasonable to think that I wouldn't. Am I supposed to just throw burn spells at them? In case I draw a Frenzy? Feels like I'm supposed to. As long as I'm at least playing around Spell Pierce. Yeah, that'd probably be enough to make me go. Maybe. That would be life-changing money to me. No, we still have some chance to win this game. I'll hold full control mode. Make them think about it the entire time. Oh, well, I guess I don't have to hold full control mode anymore. Because if I had it, I would have just used it. Alright, don't need to bluff anymore. No, don't play Wilderness. That means I probably lose. Starve Extinction in the main to go with Fiery. They're definitely playing versus a completely different meta than I'm playing versus. Well, they can explosion us for 18 or something, I think. So I'm dead if they have it. They don't even need to take another turn. I wouldn't, but what do I know? Assuming I'm dead here. Looks like they're casting an explosion. Yeah, dead. This is going to be a pretty big steep drop if I lose, like back down into 500s. I don't think I've ever noticed this little thing in the middle. Fiery Cannonade was sweet. I definitely didn't expect it. I think this will still keep. Hopefully they won't have a shock. You gonna watch the PT tomorrow? Hey, Shaolin, thank you so much for the host. Highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Our opponent has a rough decision. No, we lost their Temur Climb League, so I'm playing 2 matches of Red Deck wins before I call it. Somewhat boring, but it's the bestesses. Just gonna get my extra point of damage. Don't kill our friend. Goodbye, friend. Did we miss? I'm not sure. I doubt it. But I'm not sure. Frenzy would be nice. Light up the stage might be nice. Light up the stage, activate. He doesn't normally do PT, does he? Yeah, this is Cleveland, I believe. Yeah, it's Cleveland. I'm actually sure it's Cleveland. Ugh. Opponent, how dare you? I'm just gonna throw this at their head. In case we draw Frenzy. Not gonna attack, I don't think. Oh, that's sweet. This may resolve. If not, they're gonna take a point of damage, which is cool. I was thinking about the reason I didn't attack was because I have 3 damage in play right here, and I was thinking that maybe they can't cast enough spells to win without playing like another Krasis, and in which the Chain Whirler would never deal another damage again anyway. Like we have 3 damage in play. They cast a spell, they just lose, right? I'm not saying my play was right. I was just thinking that the only way that they're not losing that game is if they have another Krasis, and I thought if they had another Krasis, the Chain Whirler wouldn't ever deal damage anyway. But, I mean, I'm probably wrong. Just killing the 4/4 might have been good enough. Or probably good enough. I think I'm going to change anything from the play to the draw. I've had 2 pretty medium draws so far. Though, that light up the stage was sick. They mulliganed super quick there. Super quick. That's their best card. I guess let's be greedy. I like playing this one first, because even if they kill it, this can turn on this by itself. Yeah, they do. I certainly draw a lot of lands for a quote-unquote 20 land deck, but they do have normal, to my knowledge. Assuming we can trust that they coded everything properly anyway. Oh, that's neat. This deck's pretty cool. Were you talking about the Temur deck or their deck? Well, they dumped the wilderness. Oh, that's because they hit a wilderness. Yeah, Cuneo definitely impressed me with it. This kind of sucks if they have an explosion, they can kill our Daredevil, but doing 3 damage to them is still pretty sweet. And it slows down the search. Yeah, that was my exact fault, Scooter. If Cuneo's playing it, like, I'm definitely trying it. I think 6 damage in our hands is more important than a Frenzy. And Ilmtree just wins with everything right now. Like, he was smashing with a Drake's deck, or a Gates deck last night that he put Scape Shifts in the main. I think it's going to stop for me automatically, but I don't want to risk that it won't. Yeah, he was trying it over Arcway Angel. He liked the idea of it as being like. He basically said it was Arcway Angel, and I thought that was kind of a cool concept. I assume they don't have a counter spell, but should I risk this and play it on their turn? Either way. Yeah. Well, okay. That makes things simple. He wants to try a version of black. He said Duress was one of the cards he felt like he was missing. I mean, after he used the last card, I know there's a delay, but after he used the last card in his hand, especially since, he's killing the Frenzy, we just fire her off. Alright, so this is the last match for me today. I'm not going to keep one land. Should have kept one land, maybe. Yeah. Sure, I'll keep that. Let's just play 1, 2, 3. Don't know if it's good enough. Well, sweet. First bullet dodged. I'm just going to attack. I think there's a very reasonable chance they have at least one Wizard's Retort here. I like playing a chain whirler there because it does two things. It makes it appear that I don't have a chain whirler. Alright. Well, they had double counter spell. I don't think there's anything we could do at that. We had to just go for it, but. And it might get a Wizard's Retort out of their hand. Well, if they draw a land, they have that next turn. Our fifth land's not enough. I'm not sure what we can draw now. Alright, that's not it. I like all of those cards here. You just jam it? Fair enough. It had two counter spells though, so it probably didn't affect the game, did it? I doubt I punted. I guess maybe it cost me the game. I don't know. Anyway, cards that I normally take out here. I normally take out some experimental frenzies, and I take out some of the. Oh god, for some reason my head just started just like super throbbing. I really want to cut a land. Maybe I can't bring all these cards in. I just won't bring the dual shot in, I guess. Well, they hovered their cards a whole lot when we just played that second Lava Runner, so I thought there was a chance that maybe like their hand was bad enough that they would have protected anything. This hand's not good. Yeah, this hand's just not good. So I'm going to kill that in attack. If the hand was better, I don't think I would do that. What? I think we're probably going down this game. So we get a fantastic light up the stage and quick. Oh. That was disappointing. No chance. Is that what I've got? No. Boo. Boo. I don't think I have an Audi anymore. Alright. Well, that was fun. Boo. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you Shaolin for the raid. Thanks for hanging out and chatting, everybody that did. And I'll be back sometime after the Lakers game tonight. Have no idea what we're going to play. For anybody who cares, this is the red deck that we were playing. It's fairly stock, except for just 20 lands. The sideboard's got these 6 screen cards. And dual shot because Kunio doesn't like losing to White Weenie. Just 372 persons remaining. Well, there'll be like 2 or 3 MPL members in that top 8, I think. You like the Bant deck? I like the Bant deck pretty good too, but I think the Bant deck's kind of bad versus the Chain Whirler decks. And there's so many of the red mid-range Chain Whirler decks right now, like there was just a bunch yesterday in Twitch Rivals, and I seem to be getting paired versus a ton on the ladder. I got paired versus 2 in my MTGO league again today. Like I'm just getting paired versus so many Chain Whirlers right now. Even today, we'll see, what did we play? We played 7 matches and we got paired versus 2 of them. That's not a big number, but I think I've been getting paired versus more like 3 and 7 or something like that on average. Really? That's kind of impressive. I do think the deck's good though. I also think that I think the Pro Tour is going to change the meta quite a lot. I don't think there's going to be new decks, but I think that I'm crazy, and I just think the Sultai is going to smash the Pro Tour. So I expect to see a lot more Sultai online. And if that's the case, we're probably going back to Esper. Though, I kind of want to build Esper in a new way. I kind of want to build Esper without Kaya's Wrath. Even though people tell me that I'm just crazy. Like, I like everything about Esper except for the mana base. And if I just get rid of the double white and play Ritual Suit, I think it might actually be kind of good right now. And like get to rework the entire mana base. Still needs something better to do to make sure we get the 4th mana, but at least like wouldn't be struggling to get double black, double white, and double blue by turn 4. So that'd be kind of cool. I've also considered trying some dispersals in the deck. But anyway, I'm offline. Thanks for hanging out. Take care, everybody.